Awesome.
Yes.
Well, it is 9:30. Taylor, take it
Alrighty.
away.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I know I speak for the whole marketing team when I say how excited we are to roll this out to you guys. It's been a really big project and something we've wanted to do for a while. So now we have the manpower and the means to do it. So we're really excited. I hope you guys all have your Facebook and Instagram passwords ready because you may need those. So just to give a little brief synopsis, I'm going to be going over what our social media services are, what we are going to be providing for you guys. I'm going to be going over the new form on the portal and where you can sign up for these services. I'm going to be going over how to switch your Instagram account from a regular personal account to a business account and how you can tell if you already have a business account because some of you may. And then I'm going to also be going over how to connect your Facebook to your Instagram. And then finally, how to give us access and how we're going to start posting. So with that being said, let me just dive in. I'm going to share my screen with you all. Okay, so I am on the portal. That's where we're going to start out. And if you go now, we have a new tab under marketing. And if you look all the way at the bottom, it says social media services. I love to see our marketing tab grow because that means we're giving you guys more stuff to use. Okay, so click on social media services, and to be able to connect your accounts for us, we are asking that you fill out this form here. So before you fill out the form, obviously we want you to know what you're getting and what you're opting into. So you will be giving the marketing team access to your business Facebook page. So just to reiterate, we are not going to be getting access to your personal Facebook page. There's a reason why we require it to be a business page. We don't want to have access to your personal page. So this is, so it has to be a business Facebook page. You can also connect your Instagram. You do not have to have an Instagram. So if that's something you're not interested in or something that you don't really want to do, that's fine. You don't have to have an Instagram account. But if you're wanting us to post on both Instagram and Facebook, they both need to be a business account. So just filling out this form, it's pretty straightforward. Your name, your email address, your Facebook business page link. So just to be, I'll show you guys how to find that. But we do need the link to your business page, not to your personal page, and also your Instagram username. So that would be your handle. And I'll go over the difference between those two things as well. So we're just having you acknowledge that you are opting into the service, that you've read the instructions, that you followed the instructions, and you are ready to sign up. There is a process to this, so this is why it's really important that you take the steps as we give them to you, because if you want to add Instagram, but you already opted in, it kind of makes a little bit of an issue for us. So following the instructions that we're giving to you, and also the consent that you are allowing us to post on your Facebook and or Instagram page. This is an all or nothing type of situation. So I'm going to go over the social media calendar. When you opt into this service, you are opting into a minimum of 3 posts a week. And there is no picking and choosing in the content calendar. So if there's something you didn't really want, unfortunately, when you opt into this service, you are choosing to allow us to post everything that we have scheduled. So once you've completed this form, marketing will reach out to you within 24 to 48 hours and give you the next steps. Everyone might be at a little bit of a different step. So just when I'm going through this process, just stay patient because you might be a little further along than someone else, but we want to just make sure we get everyone on the same page before we show you how to add marketing as an admin to your Facebook page. So I'm going to switch over. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show you guys. So right here underneath the submission form is the instructions, and you can download the PDF right there. And I'll show you. So these are all the options. So we start off showing you what our different options are for our services, and I'll go over that next. How to request the different services, and then we go through instructions. And this is kind of this is instructions from the very beginning to the very end. So don't worry if you're getting a little confused. As soon as you fill out that form on the portal, we will reach out to you and give you next steps. So if you're feeling like, oh, I already have a business page, or this is kind of confusing, don't worry. We will walk you through personalized step-by-step on what you guys need to do. But this is a very in-depth description, instructions on how to get from the very beginning to the very end. So if you're needing that, it's here. Okay. So, yep. And then this is just another brief, pretty much the same thing that we have on the PDF. So if you need the PDF, we have that, and it's also on the form on the portal as well. Okay. So now that we've gone over how you get set up or how you enroll yourself into the services, let's talk about the different services that we're offering. So this, I'm sorry, let me go back up to the top. So the first thing that we're offering is, of course, the 3 posts per week. You'll be getting content that is related to Sierra Sotheby's, content that is related to Sotheby's, stuff that is related to Sotheby's Auction House. So you're really getting a well-rounded social media presence when it's not just all going to be real estate. We're going to be, sharing events, things that are related to the Reno Tahoe lifestyle. So it's going to be a really awesome mix of content that is, works for everyone. But we also wanted to offer to help you guys out with real estate as well, your listings. So you can opt in and request a customized, just listed, just sold, open house, any of those social media graphics. You can request those from us as well, and we can post them on your behalf. So if you are interested in that, that's not something that we're going to do automatically. We can't post for everyone's just listed, but I will show you guys how we have a form on the portal that you can request this as well. We can also boost a Facebook post. So if you have a just listed and you really want to get that out to a specific audience, we can help you guys create a social media graphic and boost that on your own social media platform that is a little bit more private, and it does require, payment. The only 2 things that require payment are the Facebook boosted post and a Facebook advertisement. So if that is something you are interested in, you can just reach out to the marketing support team, and we'll actually set up a one-on-one appointment to get this going for you. So there is, like I said, you can boost a Facebook post, but you can also have a Facebook advertisement, which is a little bit different. An advertisement is more to promote yourself or to get brand awareness. So these are just things that we can help you guys out with, but they take a little bit more one-on-one help. So those are the few different options that we have for you guys. And now I'm going to go back to the portal and show you guys where you can request the customized social media graphics. Does anyone have any questions about the services that we're offering or how to opt in before I go to the customized social media graphics? Okay, so back on the portal here. So the first—
Sorry, Taylor, I have one quick question, and I'm sorry I couldn't unmute.
Okay.
If an agent is requesting an open house just listed or just sold, is the turnover time about, like, how much notice would they need for that?
Yeah, so we typically could turn that around within 48 hours.
48 hours would be ideal. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And so just so you guys are all aware, anyone, even if you're not opted into this program, can request customized social media graphics. However, if they want marketing to post it on their behalf, they do have to be opted into this program. And it's not like they can give us temporary access. So let's say you're like, oh, I don't really want to be a part of the program, but can you just post it for me? It doesn't really work like that. If you're giving us access, you are opting into all the posts that we're creating.
Taylor, I have a question for you. This is Nancy. Currently, I had a company out of Florida set up my my Facebook business page, and I'm paying them to post 3 posts a week right now. I think the company's called Page Engage. Do I cancel that service, or do I continue that service and then you do your additional posts?
I mean, I can't tell you whether you should cancel it or not. We will be posting 3 times a week on your behalf when you opt into this. So it's really up to you whether you think, you want both, if you want both services posting for you. I mean, 6 posts a week is quite a bit. I'm not saying it's too many. but that is quite a bit. So you just have to think, you don't want to put too much stuff out to your clients, especially if the content isn't related to Lake Tahoe. The problem I see with a lot of these companies that help is it's pretty generic. Whereas what we're offering is going to be very specific to our brand, our culture, our, where we live, our ethics. So it's really up to you. It can be used to just supplement, but if you're getting something for free that is working a little better, then I don't see the need necessarily to keep it. Does that answer your question?
Thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess I got to find out what I'm paying for. That would help.
Yeah. Yes. And today, when we go through everyone's accounts, you can actually see who is an admin on your account. A couple of agents didn't realize that they were still giving some of these companies access to their account. So this is a good way to see who currently has access to your Facebook account. Okay, so let's move on to requesting custom graphics. So back in the portal, we're going to go up to the marketing tab again, and we're going to go to the custom marketing request. Oops, I'm sorry. The custom marketing request. And just so you guys know, this is a great place where if you want something and you're not really sure how to request it, this form goes to me, Britt, Jarrell, and Robin. So you got all of our attention right here, and we're always welcome to help you guys. We want to help you guys win, as Britt always says. So this is a great form, no matter what you're looking for. But it's pretty simple. You fill it all out, put in your information, make sure you put your website, your California driver's license, and just please be aware of these little asterisks, because if you do not fill out everything that is required, it will not come to us. You will get a confirmation email. So if you're not sure whether you submitted this properly, you should be getting a email that's telling you whether you submitted it or not. So if you didn't get that, then chances are you may have forgotten to fill out one of these little asterisks. So I'm just gonna Sorry, I'm just filling this out just so I can show you guys. You don't need to put in the secondary email, put in your office, no co-listing agent. Okay, so now down here is where you can put the type of request, and you will go down here to social media graphic. And now you can see when you click social media graphic, you can now click, do you want Sierra SIR to post on your behalf? And you can either click yes or no. Oops, sorry. Yes or no. So as you can see, if you click yes, it is going to ask you if you have opted into the service. You do have to opt into the service before we can post on your behalf. If you don't, if you just want us to create the graphic and send it to you, then you just click no, and that will go away. Okay. So, and as you can see, if you do want us to post, but you haven't signed up, you can see right here that we have the link where you can go and opt into this service. We will never post anything without your permission. So if you are requesting a social media graphic and I won't just post it without asking you. I will make sure we get approval from you, and you have the option to either give me the caption that you would like to add, or you can give us the freedom to create a caption for you. Preferred photos, preferred headline, due date, acknowledgement, and submit. Hopefully everyone has seen this form before, but yeah, that's as simple as it can be. And you can also, and just so you know, you can click multiple of these requests at once. So let's say you wanted a social media graphic and an open house flyer, and you wanted an active pipe template. We can do those all for you at the same time. So, you know, this is a great form, and I hope all of you guys have used it before. Any questions before we move on? Now, so I'm going to be moving on from the portal now and going over to Instagram to show you guys how to see if your Instagram is a business profile, but I just want to make sure there's no questions before we get out of this section.
There's nothing in the chat.
Okay, awesome. So now we're going to move over to Instagram. So just so you guys are all aware, Instagram is meant to be used on your cell phone. So Facebook is pretty easy to use whether you're on your desktop or on your phone, but Instagram is designed to be used on your phone. So hopefully you guys all have the Instagram app. I'm going to be switching over to that right now. So I'm going to click stop share. And I need to share my cell phone. Okay, so hopefully you guys can all see beautiful Katarina and Al. Okay, so this is what you're probably going to see when you first log into Instagram on your phone. This is what is called your feed. So this is where you're going to see photos from people that you follow. I'm not going to get too deep into this stuff, but when you first log in, so to see if your Instagram is a business, you're going to click the lower right hand, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but you should see what your profile is in the lower right hand corner, and you're going to click on that. Once you click on that, it is going to take you to your profile. So now you should be on your profile, and I know it's kind of hard to see, and I wish I could, use my finger as a button to show you guys. But so now I'm on my profile, and you're actually going to go up to these 3 little dots in the upper right hand corner, the hamburger menu, as we always call it. And you're going to click on that. Once you click on that, this menu should pop up, and you're going to go to settings. Once you go into settings, and let me know if I'm going too fast, you're going to go to account. So it's the second one up from the bottom. You're going to click account. Now that you're in account, you are actually going to go all the way to the bottom. And if you see where it says switch account type, click on that and see how it says switch to a personal account. That means that we currently have a business account. So if you don't see switch to personal account, it should say switch to business account. And that's what you're going to want to click on. Is everyone with me here? I'm not going to switch ours right now just because we'll lose a lot of our data. But this is a quick and easy way because some of you guys might not know whether you have a business account or not. But if it is a personal account, they may prompt you to add some things like what kind of business are you? They may prompt you to add your email and your phone number. I would recommend adding all that stuff, and that's going to create your business account. Are we all good? Another quick and easy way to see if your account is a business account is see right here how we have view professional dashboard at the very top. One of the benefits of having a business account is you can see analytics. You can't see those analytics if you have a personal account. So that's another way to tell if you have a business Instagram or not. Are we all good on that? It's pretty easy. If you don't have an Instagram, you can set it up from the very start to be a business account. But we're not going to go through those steps today. Okay, awesome. So now we're going to switch back over to Facebook. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of back and forth, but once it's done, and it will be hands off for you guys, I promise. Okay, so now we're going back to our desktop. And I am going to go to Facebook. So when you first log into Facebook, this is probably what you will see. This is your home page. And you'll probably see posts from groups that you're a part of, pages you follow, friends you have. And everyone's is a little bit different. However, you can see there's a few different ways that you can get to your business page. So right here on the right side, I can see your pages. And I see Sierra Sotheby's International Realty, which is our page. Your hopefully for you guys, it will say whatever your page name is. And you can also see on the left-hand side, you have pages over here as well. And some of you might have your page on your shortcut on this lower left-hand corner. So there's a few different ways to get to your pages. I'm going to start with going to this one on the right-hand side. So once you click in, you should be looking at your page, all the different things that you've posted. You should have your insights here, your about, all that stuff. Hopefully your pages are already set up. If your page isn't already set up, that's okay. We have instructions on how to set up a business page on our instruction sheet. Or like I said, once you opt into those services on the portal, we'll reach out to you, see what stage you're at, and we can help you guys out if you need to create a Facebook page. Okay, so now to connect your Instagram to your Facebook, you're going to go to the left-hand side and you're going to scroll down to settings. Okay, and once you see that, you're going to scroll down, still in the settings on the left-hand side, until you see Instagram. And once we see Instagram, you're going to click on Instagram. And as you can see, it says connected Instagram account. We already have connected our account, and you can see the Instagram account details. Sorry, let me bring up my sheet real quick. It's hard to tell what it looks like when I, shoot. Okay. So you guys should have a button if your Instagram is not connected that says connect, I'm sorry, it should say connect account. Are you guys seeing that? Hopefully. I know it's kind of hard to tell when we already have our Instagram account connected. And so this is a good way to tell if you have already connected your account, because if it is connected, you're good to go. Your Instagram is connected to your Facebook. Does anyone have any questions? It should be pretty easy. It may ask you to log into Instagram. So hopefully you guys have those passwords handy, but it's as simple as a click once you get to this step. All good? Okay, awesome. So now the final part, the way that you're going to give us access. So I'm going to start back. You're going to go, so we're still in settings on this left-hand menu. You're going to go right here to page roles. So I'm going to click on page roles. And as you can see, if we scroll down, the page owner, that should be you guys. And if you scroll down, you can see existing page roles. So this is a good way to tell if anyone currently has access to your account. And then we're going to scroll back up and go to assign a new page role. And what we're going to have you guys type in is Sierra Partner. This isn't coming up for me because we already have Sierra Partner as the admin. However, if you guys are part of the private Facebook group, the private Sierra Sotheby's Facebook group, it should be the very first one that pops up. And it should have the Sierra Sotheby's logo like this. Is that coming up for you guys? Hopefully. So once that comes up, you're just going to change this from editor to admin. And then you're going to click add. Now, remember, hopefully you guys do need to fill out the form on the portal before you get to this step. Oh, look at Yvette. She invited us. Good job, Yvette. That's it. So that's the final step, you guys, on how you give us access. Once you do this, I will be reaching out just to confirm that you did give the correct page access to your account, and you should be seeing it down here. So once you click add, you will see Sierra Partner as an admin, and it probably is going to say pending because I do have to go in and give access. Okay, so awesome. That is all the steps on how to get you guys set up. There are a couple of things. So if you do choose to opt out at any point, you have the ability to go in and remove us as admin at any point. All you have to do is go click edit, and then, let's see. Oh, I'm not logged into the correct account.
No, it says remove at the bottom left under your name.
Oh, yes. Okay, there it is. I was like, am I not logged into the right account? So yes, you just click remove, and there you go. We do ask that, if you are going to be opting out, just to let us know. We haven't really worked out the process of if you do want to opt out. Hopefully you guys will all be so happy that you never want to opt out. But yeah, that's how you give us access. So now I'm going to just go over a quick few guidelines. So like I said in the beginning, this is just for Instagram and Facebook. And it's not, so you can't opt in for just Instagram. And the reason why we're not offering just Instagram is because there's no way to add us as an admin to your Instagram account. We would have to have your usernames and passwords to get into only your Instagram account. And we don't want to have to, feel like you guys need to give us that. So right now it is only Facebook or Facebook and Instagram. We cannot do only Instagram. Maybe in the future, if Instagram changes some of their policies and allows people to have managers on their page, that might be something we look into. But right now, it's just the privacy. We don't want to, feel like we're breaching your privacy by taking your Instagram username and password. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is, so now we're going to be posting on your account, and it's super easy. You guys are hands off. However, you are going to be getting more engagement on your pages. So from time to time, you still should be looking at your Facebook and Instagram pages because people may be messaging you. So we are not monitoring your comments. We're not responding back to people. We're not checking your messages. That is something that you guys still need to do on your own. So be sure to have your notifications on. I know it might get frustrating if you get a notification every time someone likes your post, but that's good because that means people are engaging with you. However, you do need to be paying attention to if people message you, because Facebook does take into account how fast you respond to people. And that's just something you need to be aware of.
And if
on
you want to
Instagram.
build up your page, like that's the purpose of having us help you post each week, you need to engage with these people, because the more you engage, the more it brings your post back up to the top of the news feed. And it's just really important if you're posting things and if people are commenting and you're not replying, then eventually they're going to stop commenting.
Exactly. And you never know who might reach out to you and say, hey, I want to move to Truckee, or that was a great post. It's just ways to find new clients. So I'm not saying you need to be checking every single day, but I would have your notifications on. So I'm going to quickly show you guys how to find your messages on Facebook and on Instagram. And there is a little bit of a privacy setting on Instagram where if you are not following someone and they message you, it goes into kind of a hidden mailbox. So I want to show you guys how to find those messages. Okay, so I went back to Facebook. This is the home page. Remember, there's a few different ways to get to your pages. So you should be getting notifications on your little bell here if people are messaging you. However, you still want to be checking your mailbox. So I went to our page, and you can see on the left-hand side here, we have inbox. And I know it seems like we're kind of overflowing. They are going to give you messages if someone comments on your feed. Oh, this guy sees. You might get some people who are just phishing. You can just delete those, but you do need to be paying attention to these. And also responding to comments is always super important as well, because that just boosts your engagement. So if you go here, it should show Facebook and Instagram as long as your accounts are connected properly. So you can check Instagram from here as well. And it's just going to show you if people, so see here, I click on this, and it's going to show you who commented. So hopefully you guys should be commenting back. And at the very least, you should be liking the comments. So just pay attention to this. You can check your Instagram from here as well. So see here, we had our Takeover Tuesday yesterday. Some of the agents were commenting, which is awesome. I need to go and you can actually like and respond from the comments right here. So see this little heart button, that means I liked it. Comments like this, I don't really respond back to because they're just emojis, but something like this, it's a beauty home, thank you for sharing. You could respond back to those. And plus, you may never know, someone might say, hey, I'm interested in this house. Can you send me some more information? So make sure you're monitoring these pretty often. So that's Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to show you how you can check your Instagram messages through Instagram on the website and on Instagram on your phone, because we're always on our phone. And like I said, Instagram, the app itself, is more used for mobile. So, but quickly, I'm just going to go back over to Instagram. So you can log into Instagram through, sorry, I hope that didn't squeak on anyone. My earpod was falling out. So I'm logged into Instagram right here. And as you can see, there's a little home button and there's a little messenger icon. That's how you're going to tell if there are any messages. Okay, and so you can see here we have some messages. We're actually part of a brain trust where a lot of the Sotheby's affiliates from Canada and the United States will send each other a post, and this is just a good way to get engagement. So you can see here on Instagram, there's three different mailboxes. So there's primary, which primary is going to be the people that you engage with the most. It's going to be going into your primary mailbox. General, you actually have to set people to go to your general. So, and I'll show you how you do that. So if you are following someone and they are following you back and they send you a message, it's going to go to your primary. However, you see how this says request? That is people who follow us, or maybe they don't follow us, but we are not following them. Their messages are going to go into requests. They're not going to go into our primary mailbox. So just make sure you're checking in on this. Sometimes it could be people just reacting to your story. So I know the other day I posted that we were in our new Rock office. So that got a lot of engagement from people just congratulating us. So some of these things you don't really have to worry about. But you might get messages in here from people wanting to talk to you about something you posted. So when you click on the message, oh, I'm sorry, my thing's in the way. Get out of the way. Control bar. Okay, so see down here how you can say block, delete, and accept. So if you block, that means you're actually going to block them from your Instagram account. So just be aware that, I mean, this is something you might want to do if you're getting maybe spam messages or something like that. You may want to block that person. Delete means you're just deleting the message. You're not blocking the person from your account, but if you just wanted to clean up your account, you could delete that. And then you can accept, which means you're going to move it into one of your other mailboxes. So as you can see, once I hit accept, that's when I can choose whether I want it to be in primary or general. So, and I don't really know if there's a huge difference. I just mostly put people that I respond to a lot in primary. And if it's not super important, but you want it to go into your mailbox next time rather than request, then you can put it in general. However, when you get this little, anytime you have a little message, it's not going to show up if it's a request. You're only going to see like a number 1 or 2 if the messages are in your primary or general mailbox. I know that's a little confusing, so do be sure that you're checking your message requests fairly often. Do we get that one? I know that's kind of confusing, and I'm not really sure why Instagram has a primary and general. It might be easier for you guys to put everything just in your primary if it's someone that you want to interact with. But yeah, so I just wanted to drive home the fact that you really should be checking your message request. And I will quickly show you how you can do that on your phone as well. Okay, so when you first log in, of course, this is what you're going to see. So you'll see there's a little similar to on the website, or yeah, the web version of Instagram. You'll see this plus button. That's if you wanted to create a post. You'll see the heart button, which is your notifications. And then you'll see the little messenger icon. And this is how you check your messages on your phone. So you can see you have primary, general, and then you have the request. Okay. And oops, I don't know who that was. But, and then you can see here, you can filter out like all requests, and I think that will go in chronological order. If you do top request, I think that's the people who consistently keep sending things to you. But yeah, that's just the way you can check. Okay, so if there's no more questions, then I'm going to just show you guys one quick little tip. Since we are not going to be posting on your LinkedIn, if there was something that you wanted to share that we put on your Facebook to your LinkedIn, it's super simple. So I'm just going to share that with you guys real quick. So let's go to Facebook. And I will use Jim as an example because Jim is already part of this program. He was one of our beta testers. So I can see his profile over here, or his business page. I'm sorry, not his personal profile. And this is something, Jim changed his picture. Oh, why isn't the post on there? Well, let's see. Okay, we'll go to Farmer. Sorry, Jim, don't know why that didn't post. So as you can see here, Farmer was also one of our beta testers, and we posted a Reside lifestyle blog post on his page for him. And so all you have to do, if this is something you want to share on LinkedIn, is you just can copy the caption that we created. And I'm going to go over here to,
On LinkedIn, would you want to copy all those hashtags? Do you suggest? Because I know Instagram, we suggest about 3 hashtags. Facebook, kind of as many as Facebook's about 3, right? Isn't that what it was? Instagram as many as you want.
well, so Facebook is changing to model Instagram a little bit
Oh.
more. So I have been noticing that I put usually anywhere between 5 to 10 is good on Facebook now. They used to say 3 was the maximum. You know, it's never going to hurt you to put more hashtags. And this is just a quick and simple way to literally copy and paste what we have for you. And these hashtags were actually curated by Sotheby's. So I just took what they posted.
Perfect.
Let's see, what is this? Sorry, should have been signed in already. Okay, so once you sign in, you just go to your home button, and you guys should all be LinkedIn experts after our last webinar. And all you have to do is click start a post and you paste. And because this actually has a link, LinkedIn does take the live link. So it should create an image for you. It should bring one in. So yep, you can see, but if you didn't want the headline in the photo, if you just wanted a photo, you could go to what we posted for you, click on the photo, save image as. So I right-clicked, I'm sorry. I right-clicked on the photo, clicked save image as. You can change the name, save to downloads. And now I can go back to LinkedIn if I didn't want to use this. If you did want to use it, all you have to do is click post. But to switch out the photo, I'm just going to click the X on top of the photo and add a photo. And it should be the first one, LinkedIn. And then click done. And there you go. Now you can post it to your LinkedIn. So now you have content on your Instagram, your Facebook, and your LinkedIn. Okay. So that's just what I wanted to show you guys. Hopefully we went over everything. There's still quite a bit of time. So if anyone has questions, please feel free to ask.
Yvette had asked about the image in the little circle, the profile picture. Do you want to maybe show like a little bit on Facebook of the Facebook picture? And then, we encourage agents to also be posting too, because we're posting kind of generic content, but we want you to be posting things that you see when you're out on business tour, on tours, on home tours. When the people you're following want to see the beautiful views and fireplaces and bathrooms.
Yeah, I always recommend sharing extra content, especially to your Instagram and Facebook stories. Just quick little snippets that show what you're doing, whether it be showing a house with a really cool lamp or whether you're out on the water wakeboarding. They want to see stuff like that. So please share stuff that's related to your life as well. But sorry, Yvette, do you want to, I'm sorry, can you elaborate on what?
I actually figured it out. It was the link to my personal page. That's why the photo wasn't my professional photo. And so now I understand. In the upper right-hand corner. Yeah,
yes. So on the upper right-hand corner of your Facebook is going to be your Facebook personal profile picture. So that's what you're going to be seeing. And also if you're under admin on Facebook, so when you're looking at all your admins, if it shows your personal picture when it says page owner, that's because your personal page is owning your business page.
Thank you.
And then it's probably a good idea every once in a while to share some of these posts onto your personal page. You don't want to share all your posts, but you might want to share some that are, some that are going to make it so people want to come and follow your business page. So if you shared everything, then there's no reason for people to follow your business page, but you want to share stuff that's going to make people go, oh, I want to follow that business page and see what else they're adding to it.
Yes, and I'll demonstrate that right now. I'm sorry. Jarrell did remind me that this morning, but I got lost. Okay, so like I said, everything that we're posting is only going to your business page. So like Jarrell suggested, it is nice every once in a while to share things to your personal page. People that know you and, want to see you succeed and want to follow your business page. So I'll just use Farmer as an example. So let's go
Yeah, because
down.
part of this is so that you are building up your audience. You do need a certain amount of people to be able to do certain type of ads and things like that, right, Taylor?
Yes. So the more people who follow your page, the more things you will unlock to your page. They encourage, using it more. I think there's certain things like you have to have at least 15 followers on your page to have a username on your page. And as you can see, so the username helps because it cleans up this URL right here. So we made Farmer's username Tahoe Farmer Realtor, and he wasn't able to create that until he had at least 10 followers. I'm sorry, I said 15, I meant 10. And just the more people, and like I said, that is why it's also important that you message people back. Facebook takes all these things into account. So yeah. Okay, so now I'll show you how to take a post that we created on your business page and share it to your personal page. So if you scroll down here, you can see the share button. So we're just going to click share, and there's wait, that's not correct. To a page or to a group. No, we don't want that.
Do you think it's because maybe we should try it from our Sierra Sotheby's page?
Yeah, okay, sorry. Let me go back to our page. Okay, so this is a really good one, of course. You can also pin things to the top of your page. So typically your page goes in chronological order. However, if there's something that's really important that you want more people seeing, you can pin things to the top of your page, which I think is also important. So let's go in here. Ooh, look, 9 shares. Good job, guys. So we'll go here to share. I wonder if Facebook changed, because typically you're able to share it. Strange. Okay, maybe you used to be able to take a post from your page and share it to your personal account, but it doesn't look like that might be an option anymore. Hold on. Group. I know we don't want to share to a group. Okay, well, that's something I'll have to look into, you guys. Facebook is constantly changing and updating its policies, so that may be something you're not able to do. However, it is as simple as, the same way that I posted something on our LinkedIn, you could do that on your personal page as well. So just taking the caption, posting the caption, and posting the photo, you can do that on your personal page as well. So sorry, guys, I thought that used to be something we could do. I know for a fact you can post something from your personal page to your business page, but I don't know why they would switch it so you can't do it vice versa.
What do you click on to pin something?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I would just keep your page shared.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Keep going back and forth. So if you want to pin something to the top of your page, as you can see, if you click these 3 little buttons, these 3 little dots, there's different things you can change. So you can change who can comment on your post, so the privacy level. You can delete a post, so that is something, hopefully you guys are happy with all the content that we are creating for you. However, if you feel like maybe it doesn't relate to your audience, you can delete the post. You do have the availability to do that. But see right here how it says unpin from top of page. So I'm going to unpin that first, because if you have something pinned, you have to unpin it before you can choose something else. So let's say
but you can only pin one post.
Yep, you can only do one at a time, but actually this is a good opportunity. This is the Lakefront report that we just came out with. Hopefully you guys all sent it out, and this is definitely something that we want to share. So I know you guys are all just now joining, so this is definitely something, once you guys opt in, that I will share on all your business profiles if you haven't already. So you're just going to click right here, the 3 dots again, and you are going to click pin to top of page. And so now when people come to our page, let's just refresh. Now, this is going to be the first thing they see. And I think it's always a good thing to pin something to the top of your page, just because you want the most relevant content to be at the very top of your page. So I think that is always something that's super beneficial. I always try and do whether it be the MMRs or the Lakefront Report or the Resort Report, things that are proprietary to us, something that we work really hard on, and something that, is different than just listed or just sold, something that's that would catch your audience's attention because it's going to be the first thing they see when they come to your page.
And since it's not allowing us to share, we do want the agents to build up their audience here in their business page. What would you say is the best way to share their business page on their personal page so that they can ask people to follow it?
So you can actually invite your friends to follow your business page, and it's really simple. So let's go over that real quick. Whoops. So at the very top, so if you're on your business page, you're going to scroll down over here and you're going to click these 3 buttons. And you can see here there's like, follow, share. So you can share your page. So if you just created a business page and you want people to start following you, you can create a post and say, hey, everyone, I created a Facebook business page. Come check it out. We have lots of great real estate and Lake Tahoe related content. But I would just say, make sure you at least have a few posts on your business page before you share it, because you want people to see things when they go to your page. So if you're just starting fresh, I would maybe wait till we've posted at least 3 or 4 times before you share it. However, another way you can do this is so we're just going to go back to these 3 little dots. And you can click invite friends. So this is kind of sad because we're on a page that we just created. However, hopefully you guys have more than one friend. We're going to invite Britt because Britt's our friend and she's going to like our page. But hopefully you guys will have a long list of people that you can invite. So you'll see here, and if you weren't sure, maybe you accidentally clicked someone and you didn't want to, you could click selected and you could see everyone that you chose. Again, you can do all friends, you can do friends, like there's different levels of how close you can be. However, since this page only has 3 friends, and I think 2 of us have already liked the page, it's only coming up with this one. So once you've clicked everyone that you wanted, you can click send invites. You can also send them a message. I don't know if this is necessarily beneficial, just because you don't want to annoy people like with too many messages. You don't want to give them an invite and also ask them in Messenger. They'll be like, okay. And they might actually, the same way you can unsubscribe to a email, you can block people's pages if they're sending you too many notifications. So I would just say click people that would engage with your page and click send invites. And all they're going to get is something that says, Yvette Shipman invited you to like her, whatever your business page name is. And that's how you invite people. So I think this is a super great way. You can also take this URL right here and you could share it to your LinkedIn. So saying, hey, everyone, I just created a Facebook business page. There's lots of great content. Check it out or something like that. I mean, that was off the cuff, obviously, but you could just take that link and post it to your LinkedIn and people could find your business page that way as well. If
people already like your business page, will they show up on that list of friends to invite?
No, that's why me and you didn't show up, Jarrell, because I believe we've already liked the page.
Oh, good.
So it's only going to be people, and it is people who are on your friends list. So if you're thinking, oh, maybe Taylor would like my business page and you're searching for me, those are only people that you are friends with on your personal Facebook page. So just keep that in mind.
And then can you show us where we can see how many followers we have?
Yes. So once you are in your page, so there's a couple different ways. You are going to be viewing your page a little different when you're an admin rather than what the general public is going to see when they come to your page. So one thing that I like to do every once in a while is over here on this right-hand side where our little logo is, you can click this down arrow and you can see choose how to interact. And right now I'm interacting as the page. But if you click this should be your name. But if you click that, now you're interacting as someone who's viewing your profile rather than an admin of your profile. And I think this is a beneficial way sometimes just to see, because we can get so caught up in looking at, oh, my analytics are over here, my notifications are here. Sometimes you don't see what the actual consumer is seeing. So this is a good way to just check out your page, make sure you have everything filled out. So as you can see here on the, this is our about. So make sure you guys have all this filled out. If you're not sure, you can always reach out. It's under your settings. And Facebook wants you to have all this stuff filled out. So when you're viewing it as the owner of the page, Facebook will give you notifications like, hey, don't forget to add your business hours, or don't forget to add your email address. So just make sure all this stuff is filled out. And now you can see right here, we have 2,580 people who like this page. And then we have 2,900 people following this page. So there is a difference between likes and follows. When someone likes your page, that's pretty much just showing support, like giving you a thumbs up. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to see your content. However, when someone follows your page, that means they're going to see your content on their page when they log into Facebook. So following, of course, is more beneficial than likes, but likes are nice too. People might see your stuff if they've liked your page, but just not as often as if they were following it. And you can see over here, this is everything we have filled out. And this is why it's important to be checking your messages, because let's say, sorry, Yvette, I keep picking on you because I can see your photo on my screen. But let's say someone's like, ooh, I like this Yvette lady. She looks like she's got it going on. Look at all this awesome content. I'm going to click send a message. And it might be like, hi, Yvette, I love your page. I'm looking to move to Tahoe. Do you have time to talk? They might send you a message this way. I mean, they can also email you. So that is an option, but this is a reason why you do want to be checking your messages. Okay. And then if you want to go back, so I'm still viewing it obviously as a client or a consumer. So just to go back, you're going to click your little icon, and now I'm going back to the page and see how different that looks. So I think every once in a while, it's nice to check out what your page looks like as a consumer. And that's a way that you can tell how many people are following and liking your page. So see here that we actually have some stuff. It'll say set your page up for success. Our page is pretty much set up. Facebook wants you to fill out literally every single thing, but just make sure you have one other big thing that I'm sorry, I kind of glazed over. If you do already have an account, be sure that you have your license number somewhere on your page. Well, it doesn't have to be in your page name, but if you go to your about, and we scroll down here to your about, I recommend having the agents put their license number in their about, and also make sure that you put that you're associated with Sierra Sotheby's International Realty here as well.
Because we don't want to put that in the title of your business name page. So we don't want people to get confused with what's the company's and what's yours. So you know, like you saw Jim Corsair Real Estate, you know, each farmer is Tahoe Farmer Realtor, but then in the about is when you say who you work for.
Correct. So if you ever just weren't sure if you had all this stuff filled out, you can go from your home to your about section and make sure all this is filled out here. Okay.
Awesome.
And oh, quickly, I'll show you how you can add it to your Instagram bio as well, because you do need to have your license in your Instagram bio as well. So let's go back over here to Instagram. You'll go to your profile. And right here, this is what's called your bio. So to edit that, you're just going to click edit profile. And right here is where you can add your license number in your bio. This is pretty limited as far as character count goes. So, you know, you're obviously not going to paste your entire bio that we have on the website. Make it quick, make it something, you know, that's catching, you know, going to get people's attention. I also recommend tagging us here, tagging Sierra Sotheby's Realty, because not only does that show that you're affiliated with us, but people can actually click that link and go to our Instagram profile as well. And then you just click submit. Obviously, I didn't make any changes, so there's nothing to submit. But once you add your license number in there, you just click submit. Okay, everyone. Well, I hope that wasn't too much information. For all of the people that sent through their request to add us as an admin, thank you. But please make sure you also go to the form on the portal. We do need that consent form from you guys to be able to start posting on your behalf. So please just make sure that you go to that form on the portal. You go to marketing and it's under social media services. Yes,
Hey,
Kat.
Taylor, question for you. Is there any charge to this, or is this a free service?
Free service.
Complimentary.
Wow, that's
The
pretty
only
good.
thing that, yes, and the only thing that you would be charged for is if you wanted a boosted Facebook post or a Facebook advertisement. Those would be a charge, but like we said, that's more of a one-on-one conversation. We would kind of talk to you about your goals, your budget, all that stuff. But yeah, other than that, everything
That's great.
is
I'm signing up
complimentary.
now.
So yay.
And then I
Thank
just want to
you.
say that Taylor's done some really great webinars in the past about posting on social media, Facebook and Instagram, how to build your audience or just your basic 101. So if you want to learn a little bit more so that you can add to the content, you can get really good at commenting on people, just go to the portal under our recorded webinars. And we have a whole section there of the social media webinars Taylor's done in the past. And obviously we'll continue to do more as the year goes on.
Yeah, and I'm always welcome to suggestions. So if there's things that you guys are wanting to see more of, please let me know. The content calendar will come out monthly and it will be on the portal. So just keep an eye out for that if you're wanting to know what we're posting. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Please feel free to reach out to me, Britt, Jarrell, your OAs. They should be able to help you as well. But yeah, we're really excited that this is something we could give to you guys. And we're just hoping that it'll, just be another benefit of you guys out there winning and getting listings.
Great
Yay.
job, Taylor. Thank you so much. We're so excited about this new service to offer. And check back with us next week. We'll go over the portal and access, just, always keeping you up to date on all our new changes that we've added to either the portal or access, so that you guys always have the latest and greatest information at your fingertips. So thanks, everyone.
All right, guys, have a great day.